There has always been a misconception between hydrating of the hair or your type 4 hair and moisturizing the hair. So today we're going to be discussing that. Let us see and understand what it means to, use those terms and what it actually means to do it, not just about using it. Today I'm going to be transitioning my hair from a damp state and putting on a protective styling on it. I hope you enjoy this content, and if you do want to understand more about what moisturizing is and hydration is, you are welcome. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Noelum TV. This is going to be a new series, which is the hair care series. If you find this interesting and you want to stay, this is a very good place to do it, and I hope you watch to the end for you to get all the value. So without further ado, let us dive into the video. So what actually do we mean when we say we are hydrating our hair? Oh, I want to hydrate my hair, right? So first of all, hydrating hair, it refers to the process of replenishing the water content in the hair shafts, right? While moisturizing means locking in the water or the hydration that you have acquired and nourishing it with essential oil and nutrients. So in simple terms, what it means, long story cut short, is you are adding water to the hair. So when you say that hydrating the hair, it simply means adding water to the hair. It doesn't mean if it's water-based product. It doesn't mean if you are adding clear water or you're doing your tea rings. You are adding water to the hair. Simple. That is hydrating the hair, right? Then what is moisturizing? Moisturizing in simple terms is sealing in the water that you have added to your hair. Any kind of water that you have added to your hair, sealing it in with oils or butter and nutrients, right? Also, this particular moisturizing also includes protective styling. People don't know that, but putting on protective styling also adds to the process of moisturization, right? So let's go into it. So we now know that hydration in simple terms is what? Adding water to the hair. And moisturizing is sealing in the water that you have added to your hair with oils that has treatment or oils that have things in it, right? Good, very good. So what are the techniques? What techniques can be used, in this particular thing to make this particular process visible, right? Let us pick hydration. So we have 3 steps in this hydration, 3 visible steps. Number 1, I call it, the first step is pre-pooing. Pre-pooing simply means, or simple terms, is pre-shampooing. The treatments you put in your hair or the things you do to your hair before you wash your hair with shampoo. So basically what it means is applying treatments before shampooing to prevent the hair from stripping of natural oil. The hair produces sebum, which is the natural oil, but because of our hair, the texture of our hair, it is in a coily state. That is why the sebum does not travel down to our hair, and that is why we need all those different techniques, right? Now when you pre-poo your hair, you are introducing water to your hair. The next is co-washing. Now after you wash your hair with shampooing, co-washing comes to play. Co-washing simply means adding conditioner to the hair, or conditioning washing, right? So conditioning washing, or the conditioner you add to your hair, helps also to introduce hydration to the hair. So whenever you are conditioning your hair, know that you are doing the process of hydration. Okay, another step is the LOC method. So now when you are done with the showers, when you are done with washing your hair, the build-up is up, your hair is clean. The clean, because the whole thing process starts from a clean scalp, right? Now you come out of the shower, the next thing is, how do I now go ahead to add water? Because after adding your conditioner, you wash it out, right? Now how do I add the last step? Now this is where your leave-in conditioner comes in, this is where your oiling comes in, and this is where your butters come in. Okay, so now when you add your leave-in conditioner, you spray your hair water. That process of adding water now is the last stage of hydration. Okay, this is now where the terms LOC comes, which is the liquid, the oil, and the cream, or the LOB, which is the liquid, the oil, and the butters. Or maybe you skip the liquid. The liquid can be your leave-in conditioner. It can be the liquid spray you have sprayed on your hair. It can be anything. The oil is when you're sealing it in. Now, this is where the next step comes, which is the moisturization method, right? Now, moisturizing, very simple. We have known that whenever you add water or anything water-based to your hair, is hydration. Moisturization is the next step. Okay, so now when you are done with the whole thing, when you are done with your washing, your wash day, you're now talking about the LOC method. You have hydrated your hair. Your hair is ready for manipulation. You can't just go start manipulating the hair when the water you have added to it has not really sink in, has not even entered the shaft, and has not been locked in, so that it will not escape. Okay, now this is where the LOC method comes in. For me, if you ask me, I have been in this business for a while. Sorry, not even in the business here, because I do make people's hair, but I've been natural since 2018, if I can remember. No, 2018, 2017, if I can remember, but it's within that time. I've been natural from then till now, so I understand what actually works. So moisturization is the major key to locking in this, because you can hydrate your hair quite well, but if you don't moisturize it, if you don't lock in the moisture, you have done nothing, simply done nothing. Okay, so now there are ways you can do this. You have to find out the one that works for you, and it's peculiar to different hair texture, different hair situations, right? Some people have low porosity hair, some people have high porosity hair. Low porosity hair being that, it is hard for you to get water into the hair, and when you get water into the hair, your hair is actually going to, it's very thick, so it's not hard, it's hard to leave. But high porosity hair is the one that is easy for water to enter the hair shaft, but it's very also, the downside is that it is very easy for it to leave as well. Okay, so different things depends on the kind of oils or the kind of butters you can use to seal in this moisture, or the technique you can use, right? Now, for people who have low porosity hair, I believe I do have low porosity hair. It's quite hard for me to put in water, so that is why I spend time in saturating my hair, making sure that there is water in the hair. Then I'll make sure that I lock in that water with enough oil. And sometimes I can use little butter, because my hair does not really need a lot of butter. But people who have high porosity hair, they have to lock in their hair. Even if after using oil is it's not usually enough. You have to do what? Fill it in with your with your butters. So you have to figure out what works for you, and know that the process of doing this is after putting water, the next thing you do is to lock in the water, which is very important. So hydration is important, moisturizing is important. Let us understand this to what I'm sure you have understood it. Now you might ask me, why must I do this? What is it for me in any way? Now I will tell you why you have to use these two techniques to lock in moisture if you want to. If you want to retain your length, if you want your hair to grow, if you want to avoid breakage. Okay, so the first things is number one, hydration and moisturizing of the hair does what? Helps you retain moisture. Yes, it helps retain moisture. Now our hair is type 4 hair, which is in a coily state, right? And this coils makes it so hard for sebum to travel from our hair down to our shaft. So if it is hard for our hair to absorb moisture, it's good for you to gain it, to keep in moisture. When you give that moisture, it is hard for it to also retain, because it's going to dry out. That is why you need to moisturize your hair to retain moisture. The next is it strengthens the hair shaft. Okay, poor hydration and moisturization strengthens proper hydration, not poor. Proper hydration and moisturization helps to strengthen the hair shaft. It makes the hair shaft stronger, and it makes it prone to less breakage. So your hair will not be shedding so much, it will not be breaking off if your hair is well moisturized and hydrated. Okay, the next is it helps to enhance elasticity. You will understand, or you will see now that I'm making my hair and I'm trying to put this hair in a protective style. You can see that my hair can extend and come back, without breaking. So it helps in the elasticity of the hair. So when your hair can elongate and come back, remember that's one of the beauties of our hair. Okay, you will see that it's because your hair is well moisturized. If the hair is dry and frizzled, that is, if it's dry and lifeless, it should just be breaking. You'll be hearing check boom, and that means the hair is breaking. So when it is well moisturized and hydrated, your hair will helps in the elongation, which is going to prevent it from breaking. The next is it promotes scalp health. It promotes scalp health. People don't talk about this scalp health. If you want your hair to grow, oh, my hair is not growing, oh, I have fewer hair, it's because of your scalp. Oh, my hair is itchy. There are things for you to do for your hair to be okay, and that is where scalp health comes in. Scalp hair is very, very important because that is the roots by which it grows. So when you do proper moisturizing, your hair scalp is not going to be dry, and when it's not dry, it is moist, and when it is moist, your hair thrives better, it grows better, and it changes all the hair gain. Okay, so the next benefit of moisturizing and hydration is what? Making it reduce freezes and tangles. You cannot argue with me on that. When you moisturize your hair and moisturize your hair very well and hydrate it very well, it is less, it has less tangles and it has less frizziness, so it's not dry, so it's not going to break. The sixth one, which is the most important one, it helps to prevent from environmental damages. We all know that the sun and even the weather, the harsh weather, can actually make our hair dry. So when you add these things to your hair, it helps to make your hair protect your hair against the environment. So the last but not least, which is the seventh one, which is improve the overall hair texture. So your hair texture becomes better, it becomes fuller, and it's more manageable. I hope you enjoyed this section. I'm so happy that you did. Please like, subscribe, share with your loved ones, and check out my other videos. All right, thank you very much, and have a nice day.